Hi guys, and welcome to vlog number 5, where I'll be looking at agility, specifically change of direction. In this vlog I'll be looking at the hexagon agility test. This drill consists of jumping outside of the hexagon's lines and back into the centre, making sure you use each line, and I did this clockwise for 3 rounds. This kind of drill is particularly useful in court sports and martial arts, where there's short link times between the skills. There's a high degree of changes of direction, and it's all done at slower velocities of travel. So this is my first attempt at the drill. My score on this was 15.05 seconds. Now there's 2 points on this I'd like to just highlight, and one is the amount of time I've spent in the air, and the second is the lack of use of arms. For the technical model, I've chosen to use a martial artist, specifically Conor McGregor, as he's highly regarded for his movement skills. Now in this clip, what you'll start to see is he manages to keep his feet fairly flat, there's little to no plantar flexion, and this improves his ground to air time, as he can only change direction when he's in contact with the floor. He also has upright posture, his head is over his centre of mass, which is keeping his balance and not over-committing to any direction through weight shift. The result of this is he manages to evade his opponent whilst landing his own strike. On a final note, what you can start to see here, even though he's about to move forward and attack, his upper body and head look extremely relaxed. And this was my final attempt after 3 full practice sessions with the drill. Now in contrast to my first effort, you can see I'm spending a lot less time in the air, and I'm really using those arms to generate a little bit more power in a much quicker sense. Regarding the pre and post test result scores, my initial score was 15.05 seconds, and then my improved score was 10.7 seconds. So comparing the 2 jumps, we'll start to see exactly how I improved. So as I previously mentioned, on my first attempt there was a lot of air time, so I wasn't able to change directions quickly. It was essentially wasted time. There's a lack of ankle stiffness as well, so I almost go into plantar flexion with each jump. And although I need to be looking down to see where the hexagon is, my head is probably too far forward, keeping me slightly off balance. During my improved attempt, you can see there's a lot less time spent in the air, so there's more ground time. My ankles and feet certainly look more tense, and therefore slightly contracted and ready to produce the power. And my head and my posture really is far more neutral, keeping me over the line of centre of mass. Taking what I've learned from practicing this drill and coaching it to further athletes, one of the main things I'd like to look at is the height at which people are normally used to practicing small hops and jumps. When performing any 2-footed drills, athletes often focus on maximum height or distance. For repeated 2-footed movements, however, the aim is to try and minimise time spent off the ground. So regarding drills for improving the skill, we're going to start with some simple line drills, either front back or side to side, and in these you'll see the athlete doesn't have to worry about changing direction too much. It's just a single plane, and they can really focus on moving quickly rather than moving the body too far. Added to this will be some pogo jumps, where we'll be looking to try and develop some pre-tension and strength around the foot and ankle complex. And finally, with any speed-based exercise, the athlete needs to learn to keep their upper body as relaxed as possible. Any tension here can just drive their results down. On a final note, I'd like to just talk about the validity of this exercise. All the timing was done by hand, so this will always have a large margin of error. The outline of this vlog was to partake in a drill I'd never done before, so my first attempt was literally my first attempt, and it wasn't the best of 3 scores. My final jump was the best of 2 scores, both of which were highly consistent with each other.